time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 from the 32. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They kick the running back in motion. Williams with third and long. Nice gain left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They put Flowers in motion right. Williams throwing on fourth. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Gillette after this. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
This one is up and good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. One was intended for Jackson Hawes. So it'll be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost in my soul. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Sending him on the dive. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, here's Nix. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
There's a dive up the middle. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop made by T.J. Watt. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right up the gut. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just pick it up a little bit before they stall him out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jackson Hawes, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up a 1st down, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Another carry for him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots pushing to get within range for a game winner. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jackson Hawes, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Has his man. It's Hawes. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds a man right side. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Finds the in route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he's got it in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
24.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Running this one left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewert and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate.